That's wrong. That needs to be this. And this needs to be changed to, whoops, that. All right, cool. I just have to do something first. I'm a little late again today. This is because there's a song I listen to before every stream. Well, not every stream, but every workout. And it's by Alan White. He was the drummer to Yes. And it's a song called Spring Song of Innocence. And it's got Steve Howe on the pedal steel and John Anderson on vocals. And it just puts me in the right mood for the workout. And I listened to it twice this morning to get myself really in the mood for it. I'm going to put the fans on too. And today, I don't know when. I don't know when I'm going to do my cardio from now on. 'Cause I'm going to be doing it at the gym. Along that wall, the gazelle glider used to stand, and now it's in the garage. Well, no, not the garage, the shed. We don't have a garage. Anyway, I didn't really warm up, so I'm going to do some quick unladen squats just to get my body going. Alrighty, I'm good. Excuse me. I had some egg whites before. I've been having egg whites before my workouts for about a month now, month and a half. I think it's been helping. So anyway, here we go. All right, 90-second rest. Where's my phone? All right. Oops. Yeah, we're getting some weather here today. Supposed to be some wicked storms. There's a weather channel on YouTube that I like called Ryan Hall. Actually, it's called Ryan Hall, y'all. He's in Eastern Kentucky. So the weather, he focuses basically, he does the whole country, but he focuses a lot in tornado land. He's a storm chaser himself. But he's got a new video up today talking about the storms that are going to be rolling across the Midwest. They already are rolling across the Midwest, and it looks like they're going to be pretty severe. I saw some wicked lightning on the way home this morning. I babysat last night, and I don't have to babysit tonight. Yeah. I saw a wicked lightning strike. No thunder. At least none I heard. And I drive a little Corolla LE, so my engine isn't loud. But it was a thick bolt, lit up the neighborhood it came down over. Anyway. Alrighty. Another 90-second rest. And the third and last set coming up. Oof. Before I was messing with Stable Diffusion, which is, an AI image generator. And I just put in the words cloudy sky. And I went through the list of artists. And oh my God. Pick any of around, I think the number's 500 and something. 500 and something different artists and painters, painters and photographers, and also, what do you call it, dry medium. I mean, you name it. Probably not the more obscure artists and probably not as many photographers as painters, but it's really, and what's cool, it has Roger Dean and Ralph Bakshi. Just really, really, really cool. But I want to find out how to leverage that in my own artwork, or use it in my own artwork. 2-minute rest. I've added 2 more exercises to this workout, and I'm going to change the name of the video from upper body push to upper body dumbbell workout, because everything's with dumbbells. Fridays, what I was calling my pull workout, I'm just going to call my resistance band upper body workout. And Tuesdays will always be crossover day. And Sunday is going to be lunge day, and then off to the gym to finish up leg day. Yeah. So I'm changing things around again, but not by much. The room feels so much bigger without the exercise machine against the wall, though. So up next are decline torso twists. And here we go. "60-second rest." Whatever the hell I'm doing there, I like it. I've been doing this particular exercise for a while now, and it looks like I'm getting a chest to me, unless that's just definition from the hair. Is the hair making it look? It's like adding a shadow right here, like adding like the suggestion of a shadow, kind of like you see on a person's upper lip. In art school, when drawing portraits, they'll always tell you, yeah, of course there's a shadow under this lip, but there's a shadow under the upper lip too, on the bottom half of it. And a lot of people leave that out, and they wonder why they get bad marks in art school. And I think that's what's happening with my pecs. But they feel like they're doing well. Anyway, here we go. Another 60-second rest. I'm going to get health coverage that kicks back in sometime this week. And I'm going to see a doctor and for a checkup and everything. I haven't had a checkup in like over 2 years. No. Uh, yeah, over 2 years. 2.5. Maybe it'll be 3 years in December. So yeah, it's time for a checkup, and I can't wait to get the lung capacity test because I smoked for 33 years. Smoked cigarettes, and 2 packs a day, easy, sometimes 3. And it's good. I quit 9 years ago, around this time of year too. I don't think I would have been able to do this back then. All right. So, from here, I'm gonna do the dumbbell rows. After a 2-minute rest. I buy frozen fruit from Walmart. Oh, usually. And usually I leave it out the night before. I put it in the refrigerator, a portion of it, so it'll defrost. And that's what I have up in that dish. And in between exercises, I'll have a spoonful. And I love doing that. I think that's, if there's anything I do in my workouts that's right, it's that. And that's probably about it. I welcome all criticism. I welcome all correction. I welcome all suggestions, except to stop. That's something I'm just never going to do. I do have to revise some videos, though. There are some real non-workout videos that need to be revised. There are other videos that I am looking to make, and I say it like every time. But there's so many other things as soon as I'm done exercising that I get to. And sometimes I'm just not overwhelmed, but it's like when you get lost in the woods and you like it. You're just walking around checking out the moss. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? Hey, where am I? I don't know. You just keep walking. But I'm from Long Island, so you can, sooner or later you're going to run into a house or something, or at least a fence. Anyway, here we go. Dumbbell rows. So I try to correct my form, mid-exercise, but not always sure if I'm doing that or just making it worse. Also, part of the reason I'm glad to put the Gazelle glider in the garage, in the shed, is because these 20-pound weights were keeping it from rolling across the floor. But yeah, I'm going to start working these guys in. And in fact, that's what I'm going to do right now for the middle set of these dumbbell rows. They're off camera, but believe me, there's a pair of 20-pound dumbbells right there. From here, I'm going to go on the floor and do the first the floor rows, and then the what do you call it? The floor flies and the floor presses. So here we go. All right, 90-second rest, and then I'm going to go back to the 15s. But that felt all right. Whenever I move up in weights, I increase the weight on the middle set. Don't know why. I had a justification for that, but I forgot what it was. Or I may have heard something, from like Jeff Napard or something like that. Someone, suggested doing that, and I forgot who it was, and I just, I do that now. So what I'll do, well, like I just said, I'll move up in weight with the second set, assuming I'm doing 3 sets of each exercise. I might switch that to 4 sets, and instead of going to 12 reps, I'll go to 10. So I am increasing the reps by 4 and spreading them out over 4 sets rather than 3. That's going to make the workout significantly longer. So I may not do that. Actually, I don't think I'm going to, because I just added 2 new exercises to the upper body dumbbell workout. All right, so here we go. Last set. Okay, 2-minute rest. And put these guys over here. Which means I guess these guys can go over here too. Actually, maybe they're better off down here. I gotta move the timer down. So the next thing I'm going to do are, I call them floor rows. I saw Jeff Cavalier doing them on Athlete X, but he was, traveling across the floor while doing them. I don't have the room for that, so I'm going to be doing them stationary. I'm trying to keep my body straight and in, a good plank position. And I'm trying not to rotate, but as you see, I'm not going to keep my body straight, and I am going to rotate a little. Oh wait, I use a 12-pound for these. And hopefully, maybe I'll try the 15s too. Because I've been feeling like my strength is increased a little bit to where I can at least give it a try again. Here we go. So, yeah, it's hard resisting the urge to twist, and I think, I'm going to regardless. And this doesn't really feel so much as a workout for the arm that lifts the weight as it is for the arm that's bracing my weight, but also the muscles in my torso. They're definitely getting some work done. And I think I'm just going to angle this fan down. And I'm just going to take a 60-second rest, so that'll be over right now. Okay, here we go. On the last rep, my right leg lifts up. I could feel that happening. And that's in anticipation of doing the last rep and getting into this position here where I can catch my breath. And these are hard. With the 15-pound weights, they're harder, but also there's less of an urge to twist, because that extra 3 pounds is kind of like stabilizing me. So I think, and I might just be, talking out my butt here, but I think a heavier weight might actually be not easier, but optimal. How? Well, the rest's over, so I'll have to explain another time. Anyway, here we go. Thursday, I'll try it with the 20-pound. See how that feels. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, though. 15s are like really... Take a 2-minute rest. My favorite part of the workout is definitely the fruit. It's a nice little incentive. I'm going to try the 20s with the floor press. Actually, it's like this. My shoulders are still a little troublesome, so I'm going to stick with the 12 pounds for the floor flies. I don't think I'll be going up to the 15s until like maybe October, because it took a couple of months for me to go up from the 9-pound. But I've been doing this for over a year now, the floor flies. I'm pretty sure they go back to when I was living in New York, when I first started working out. And I'm wondering if I should reverse the order, do the presses first and then the flies, because I'm trying to do it so that I'm working from the inside out. So I should work my chest with the presses before I work my chest and shoulder. Well, I'm working both. Yes, I'm just going to do what I'm doing. So here come the floor flies. I'm just going to move this so you can hear me breathe, and the air that escapes between the sweaty mat and my sweaty back. Those little sweat farts. Anyway, here we go. during the floor flies and the floor presses. I'm not very vocal during the rests because I insist on doing this. My shoulder feels pretty good, so I'm wondering if I might move up maybe like mid-September, because as far as my right shoulder goes, I'd rather work out the pain than work up anything else. You know, work down the pain rather. And if it means delaying increasing weight, you know, progressive overload, then it's what's necessary. I still want to keep working the joint and the associated muscles, but at the same time, I want to spare it any further injury. And allow what's, you know, if there is any real damage, let that heal. But thanks to Athlete X and Shredded Sports Science, I have a little more awareness beyond like, ow, that hurts, as to what not to do. So between the floor flies and the floor presses, I just take a 90-second rest. I take 2 minutes between the other exercises because I'm on my feet, and I want to get a mouthful of food. But when I'm lying down, I just do this. I'm doing this, I came to realize that my legs have a strong desire to rotate. Which I think is, only natural. But when I do this, I try to keep my legs, straight like in a plane. Why? I don't know. Alright, floor presses. I'm going to try to work my newly liberated 20-pound dumbbells in. They no longer have to hold up the gazelle glider. Okay, here we go. Oops. Forgot about this. Right, here we go. Oops. Whenever I pull my leg up, it forces the air trapped between my back and the mat. Oh, it's not doing it now. Makes a little fart noise. Nope, it's not doing it now. Little ones. Alright, I'm just going to give myself another 20 seconds. That's 15 seconds. That's good enough. Alright. Oof. Alright. I take a 90-second rest, but I'm actually going to rest this time. I know all these little extra movements are burning some calories. I weighed in 151.4 this morning, which is a little heavy on me because yesterday I weighed in 148.8. I guess I did eat a little more yesterday. But we'll see, because tonight the kids are having a sleepover over here. So they'll be doing the snacking instead of me. I got crossovers tomorrow, but I might do them late. That way the kids can stay up and raise hell. Have fun. I yelled at the 13-year-old. I don't want to say I babysit him. I just watch the house because something happens and a 13-year-old is left to watch a 10-year-old. You know, that's not cool. Something happens. So you need an adult there. But, you know, I don't know if I'm really meant to be that adult. Because I got nasty with him more than once. I mean, he's a surly little shit anyway. But you know, you got to remember that. You know, I got to remember that I'm the adult, not him. So, do the right thing. Alrighty. I should do it the way I always do it. Alright, so these are called sword raises. Another exercise I got from Athlete X. And these are for the upper chest. Yeah, I think I said this last time. Instead of going up to the 9 pound, I'm just going to do the 6 pound for 32 reps instead of 24. Um, because I really do have to watch the shoulder. Although it's feeling a bit better than it usually does. And it's usually not like very painful, but I'm always aware of it. I'm aware of it now, but it's more like a little ache, like a natural ache you get from working out, and that, that's fine. That's the pain that feels like progress. Maybe I'll do 24 with the nines. Um, Slow them down a little bit, and yeah, actually, I think that's what I'm going to do. My upper chest will thank me. Actually, it feels like I'm getting something here. And here. I think by this time next year, I'm going to have like serious pecs because I'm keeping the upper body dumbbell workout, and I think I'm going to keep the upper body resistance band workout because I think both are benefiting me quite well. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, it didn't feel too bad. But I'm going to go back to the sixes for the last set. 32 reps. That'll be good. Then after this comes the shoulder exercises. There are 3 of those. And then there are the curls. And then I'm going to wash off and go to the gym. And do an hour of cardio. And then the rest of the day, being that it's raining, it's supposed to be a really crappy day, I probably won't go to the farm, but I also kind of have a feeling that I should go there and scoop the horse poop out of the back of the barn. Because the joke nowadays is that we have indoor horses because they're always in the barn because they're always waiting for me to feed them. Because when I feed, oh boy, I feed with love. But they tend to get more food the way I feed them. And they don't have to like scrap for it. The goats are pissed at me because I gave some preferential treatment to the horses. Was it yesterday? Yesterday or Sunday? No, Saturday. The day before yesterday. And the horses loved me for it. The horses loved me. The goats, I think the love is starting to fade. The dogs will always love me though. Um, yeah, so these are the ones I don't need for the shoulder. And I want these. And these. And these. Alright. I'm not going to devour that fruit immediately after the workout like I usually do. I'm going to save some for when I get back from the gym. So we're just over an hour now. I think this is going to last like maybe just short of 2 hours. I think it's a good workout. I don't know. Add the dancing back in. It's a much better workout. I miss it, but I just don't have the energy, I don't think. Also want to avoid muscle fatigue. That's a huge thing. Muscle fatigue, that can cause issues that I imagine most people who want to be active don't want to deal with. All right, here we go. All right, 90-second rest. Yeah, these they're pretty heavy duty. think, I don't know. Right now, my brain is just empty. Okay, here we go. You know what? One more set of these. I do have to move the weight up though, but I don't want to jump up to 9 pounds. So down the road I will get 7 and 8 pound weights and gradually work my way up to it. I might even get 10-pound weights for, down the road. That way I'm going from 9 to 10 instead of from 9 to 12. And when the day comes when I go from 10 to 12, I'm not going to go get 11-pound weights specifically for that. So. Oh. 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 Ah. 2-minute rest. I'm gonna start putting these on this end. And I think I might use the 9 pounds. If the 12s get to be too much with the scoop, what do they call it? Scoop press. Yeah, I used to superset the 3 shoulder exercises together. That had to stop though. That was getting to be really, really heavy. I don't think. Well, I think by not giving my shoulders a chance to rest after each exercise, I was really just straining the joints and the muscles unnecessarily. So the closest thing I'm going to do to supersets is that leg thing I do while doing the floor flies and floor presses. All right, here come the scoop presses. Oh, all right. 90-second rest. These are starting to become as strenuous for me as the lat raises I was doing before. I was doing these with 9-pound dumbbells, now I'm using the 12s. And that 3-pound difference, you know, I feel it. Definitely feel it. I wonder if I should go down to the 9s. Nah, I'm going to stick with the 12s. Definitely not going to go up to the 15s though, not yet. I tried it with the 15s and got all the way to 12, but it didn't feel good. I am going to try the 20 with the hip raises though. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Another 90-second rest. These are good though. I think these work the front deltoids. All three of these exercises hit all of all three deltoids, but in different ways, with focus on one particular one. I think this here is for the back, this here is for the front, and the hip raises that I do last is for the middle. At least it feels that way. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'm going to install automatic 1111 today because I can't figure out how to work the some of the extensions for stable diffusion using Comfy AI, which I kind of prefer because I want to learn using node-based workflows. Anyway. A 2-minute rest. I'm just going to stick these guys back here. Temporarily. the inside for now. Oh boy. So there's 3 exercises left. The last of the shoulder exercises are called, I call them hip raises. Jeff Cavalier calls them hip huggers. When I hear the word hip hugger, I think of something different. So, I think of these low-rise hippie girl jeans. There's something I'd rather not think about while I'm working out. Okay, here we go. Oh, all right. 90-second rest. I'm gonna try the next set with the 20-pound. That shouldn't be too hard. These guys here, I was using to hold up my gazelle glider, which is now in the shed because it's no longer being used because I'm going on the treadmill from now on. I need the resistance in my cardio, so the gazelle glider just doesn't offer that. And these 20-pound weights kept it from falling down and sliding across the floor. Now they can be used for their intended purpose. Just like my poor amplifier is used more as a footstool for me to put the resistance bands on the upper hooks. I gotta start plugging my guitar into. Oh boy. But slowly I'm getting back into the groove of things. And then I ran into something called Stable Diffusion, which is an AI image generator, which is totally... It's got a siren song, and it just sucks me in. And it's absolutely wonderful. I love it. And as I get to learn more of its features and capabilities, I'm really optimistic thinking about what's possible, rather. Oh. 90-second rest. I'm going to go back to the 15s. And maybe by November, I'll be using just the 20s. I don't think I'm going to be getting heavier dumbbells than the 20s for quite some time, though. So there may be a point, I doubt it though, where I'm using the 20s for everything. I doubt it though. Those lat raises I'm not going to be doing with anything heavier than, say, 9 pounds by the end of the year, and I don't even think I'm going to get up to that. I might get up to like 8 pounds. But little by little, you know? I think by the end of the year, I'm going to have like 7 or 8 sets of dumbbells. I want to get the 18 pound. I really don't like going from 15 to 20 right away. That's another 10 pounds. You know, you got going from 30 pounds to 40 pounds. I would rather go from 30 to 36 and then from 36 to 40 and then, 50, 60, 70, years from now. If I'm still alive. Anyway, here we go, last set. 2-minute rest. These guys can go away. And so can these. These guys out. And these. Yeah, these are the last two exercises. They're both variations of curls. One of them are pronated curls done like this. I don't know what they're actually called. And then I'm going to do standard curls. And then I'm going to wash up and go to the gym. Or I'll get sweated up all over again, then come home, take a shower. And I want to clean, I'm definitely today I'm cleaning off the stovetop. And I want to clean the microwave. And you know what? I'm just going to clean the microwave. And I'm hoping I can also clean the refrigerator. Because the shelves have, I mean, they were cleaned not too long ago. I think like 2 months ago I cleaned it. But stuff spills in the refrigerator, it does. And, it's condensation and stuff. And you end up with a lot of wet stains on the shelves, so you got to pull them out and wash them. Which I kind of enjoy doing. I like having a clean refrigerator. All right, anyway. Oh. 90-second rest. So I think there are serious topics I want to make videos about. There's also some fun things I want to do with AI image generators. I decided not to separate myself into different channels, but to do everything on this one channel, which is kind of risky because some of the things that I want to talk about will get you demonetized like that. Things like child sexual abuse, well, that's the big one. The effects of an interrupted sexual development. What happens to a child whose sexual development is interrupted by an adult? What you can expect, you know. Some of it is very obvious. Some of it really isn't, and tends to be overlooked by a lot of people. And so, yeah, I decided, you know, so along with the animals and the exercise and the music, which I promise is coming down the road, I'm going to be talking about some really serious crap. But what's kind of like screwy is that I have some whimsical ideas too when it comes to AI art generation. We'll see where this goes. Anyway, here we go. Oh, oh boy. Yeah, these curls, they do something. Ah, this is another one where I think I might end up getting a 10-pound weight to complement the 9. And it's really for this exercise here. So I can get that. I wonder if I'll end up buying an 11-pound set of 11-pound dumbbells. I might as well. So I'll be getting 7, 8, 10, and 11. So I'll get the 7s and the 10s probably first, and the 8s and the 11s afterwards. This company here, Yes for All, they make them all. They make 13-pound weights, 14-pound weights. I don't think I'm going to go that far, but where I am, 1-pound increments, you know, really isn't such a bad idea. 5-pound increments, you know, I would rather, when it comes to progressive overload, I would rather overload gradually than make dramatic jumps in the amount of weight. But we'll see. All right, last set of pronated curls. Well, 2-minute rest, and we just got a tornado watch warning. Or I should say, a tornado watch alert. Because a watch and a warning are two different things when it comes to tornadoes. But either will send you an alert. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to using some of the extensions to Stable Diffusion, especially the ones that allow me to add my own images, to have them, whether it's compositing or or what have you, combining it with other elements. I grew up looking at Yes album covers, which were painted by Roger Dean, and also going into the woods and looking at tree stumps and twisted roots and stuff like that, and imagining, wow, what if that was, 800 feet tall? And so that's, my art style, which I'm going to start paying attention to again. I haven't done that in like 10 years. So anyway, here we go. Standard curls. Okay. 60-second, 90-second rest. But yeah, what I used to do, I would take close-up detail shots of wood protrusions, rotted wood protrusions coming from tree stumps or exposed roots and stuff like that. And then I would try to put in a background like a sky or something to make it look like it was, you know, massive. I would also go through and clone stamp and heel brush anything that made it look like it was a macro photograph. I would do that to hide the scale. And there was one photo I did that people who had never been to the site where the Dead Sea Scrolls were found, they were found in caves. So I found this piece of wood with all these boreholes from, I guess, I don't know if it was just rot or from insects, boring insects, but I cleaned it up and I made it look like it was much larger, and I told people who didn't know what those caves looked like that those were the caves. And people were like, wow, really? And I'm like, no, it's a piece of wood around this big. And then they would say, oh, wow, that's cool too. But I kind of want to get over the top with it and make it look like obvious works of fantasy art. Here we go. Second set. All right, this last rest is going to be like 1:45, I think, a minute 45. Um, oh, wow. But seeing, I mean, what's wild about it with AI image generators, you feed it what you want an image of. Say you have a landscape feature over here and another one over here, and they're mid-ground. You got some foreground elements, you know, like rocky ground or something. In the background, you have out of focus, whatnot. It looks like forest and sky in the background. You got those elements put together like you would in Photoshop. But then you feed it into the AI, and you tell it, I want it to look like a painting by, let's say, Roger Dean. And it would apply the Roger Dean style to it while examining the lighting and relighting it, and yeah, just what would have taken days in Photoshop, or would have taken hours to render after days of putting it together in Blender or any other 3D software, you know. It's just, how can I say no? Anyway, here we go. Last set. Last one. Okay. So that's the end of the upper body dumbbell workout. And it's, yeah, just like I said, just under 2 hours. 1:59. Anyway, many blessings and many thanks. I'll be back tomorrow with the crossover workout, and I hope to see you then. Until then, take care and best wishes to you and all you love. Good health, good fortune, and lasting happiness.